Hi everybody, welcome back to another technical analysis. The price has come up to our sell zone on the Friday, but if you take a closer look, it have only barely reached that point, haven't even properly touched it. So what we can expect is for this to reach this zone. But before that, let's take a look at the bigger picture. Now the prices have been rising since 15th October continuously, and with a slight pullback here, made another push up, making the last all-time high in 2758, round about that area. And then there's a sudden unexpected retracement to the 38.2 level of the Fibonacci that we have deployed from the 15th October to the 23rd October high. That's the bigger picture, and that's where the swing high was made, and this is where the last swing low was made in the bigger picture again. Now since then, and that was high was made on a Wednesday as well as the low. Now the price has been moving in between the swing high and low throughout the rest of the week, and last week we marked out the internal swing high and the internal swing low that it had made by Thursday, and we discussed that if the price was to break above this zone, that is a sign of the bullish trend continuation. At the same time, we discussed the price was to break and close below this zone, this level. That could be a sign of continuous bearish for the gold. But at the same time, we have marked out our buy zone here, and we also marked out another buy zone here. Now let's go down to the 50-minute and take a close look, see what happened. It break below our internal swing low and pierced through our first buy zone and landed on our second buy zone and reached almost half of it. So now the price have approached, if we look this high and look at this low, and we consider this as this to be the premium price and this is the discount price. Now if you consider halfway of this move to be the center point, which we can also call 50% mark of the Fibonacci from top to bottom, or either way from bottom to top. Now if the price is below here, below this area, that means price is on a discount, meaning it's close to 2700. Price is above 50% area, we can call it as if the price is on a premium, meaning price is closer to 2750s. So if anybody wants to buy, are they going to buy when the price is low? Yes. If anybody wants to sell, do they want to sell when the prices are high? Yes. So that's a basic understanding, the way to look at how the markets operate, to get an idea where you want to buy or where you want to sell at the same time. Now we can see that price made a low, broke below this and created a low, giving the impression that it could continue to go down. But I have taken my buys here as I have predicted, and I have marked out, and I have even shared these things in the Telegram group. Go and have a look at it. And what it did afterwards, kept pushing up, and I held my buys all the way through up until somewhere here, where there was a New York high liquidity was available, and no reason to hold it any longer, because I was not sure if it's going to continue to go up or it's going to come back down, because it was Friday. And the fundamentals, that means the news for US dollar, was also against the gold for going up. Now having considered all that, and I have made enough money, so that was it. Now what do we have here? Now what we can do is, we can get rid of this buy zone. What I'm going to do is, we might need it for the future, so I'm going to just take it away. And we have already approached this zone as well, so I'm going to take that off as well. We can still hold on to this sell zone because it's not fully breached yet, not even halfway. If we at least come to halfway, I would have taken it out as well, but now this is the situation. Now what we're looking at here is, we can move this thing to the new low that price has made, and we mark it out and say, now here's our current final low to be broken, here for the price to continue to go down. And here we have the new high that it made on Friday to be broken if the price wants to continue to go up. But in any case, one thing to remember is that price now is above this line, which means it has given us bullish indication. And we know the fundamentals, as in the wars going on, are in favor of gold going up. Now, keeping that in mind, and also keeping in mind that US dollar had bullish, that means positive news. If for the US dollar continue to go up during this week, that could have a negative effect on the gold, and gold could come crashing down. I mean, if it's not crashing down in incremental bearish moves, which means gold have a potential to continue to go down. And another fact that supports that thought is that price has never reached the 50% or the 61.8% of the Fibonacci level of this huge bullish move that happened in the last couple of weeks. So now we know that there's a lot of opportunities lying here for buying. This would be one area that I'll be looking at for long-term buys if the price to come down here, and I'm hoping that it would do that within the next week or so, or at least week after, even here. Now, what are we looking for the Monday? What I'm looking for the Monday is that for the price to reach this area, probably sweep this high, maybe not in the Asian session, for it to come down and then approach this break of structure zone that it has broken. And don't forget our favorite Fibonacci tool. Okay, if we deploy the Fibonacci to our current high, what can we see here? Our 50 is here, 61.8 is here, 38.2 is here. So we can see that all these areas have support levels formed. Nice and small support zone in this area. If you consider this move, buying here would be still at a premium. So I prefer for price to rather come down to at least 50, ideally to 61.8, and in the best case scenario to at least wick down to clean out this area as well, at least close to 78, 79. That's where I'm going to keep my eyes on, which means now we know this is the New York low on Friday, and all these things are in the middle, so we don't have any session low liquidity to find in these areas. So I'm just going to mark out this one right here, and which also aligns at the bottom with the 79.0. And the other area I'm going to be looking at is this 61.8 level. Now, that's the problem, isn't it? That this whole thing is one big zone now. In cases like this, what I usually do is take a look at the appreciation of the price to see if there are any gaps that it could potentially fill as the price will come down. What is immediately visible to me is that there's one right here. So I'll mark that right up. There you go. Yeah. So this is a really nice buy area. And really good for Monday. Just keeping in mind that Monday could probably not have much liquidity, much volume rather. So if price were to come down and touch this zone, then we could have a small buy from this buy zone, probably all the way up to here. So which is again something that I am looking for to take a good sell at. Because if the price in the next week is not planning to go further up, it could reach this zone before it could come down. So I'm going to mark this up as another sell zone. there. This is what I'm looking for. Now this area being a huge buy zone, I'm not going to enter as the price reaches here and hold it all the way through here. So usually I go down to 5 minutes and see if I can refine it to a smaller area, smaller candle, to be able to get the best entry opportunity. I'm going to keep it this way for the lowest candle here and the lowest candle here as well. Now I doubt if the price to reach this zone, at least it could break through all of these just to grab all this liquidity. Okay, let's keep an eye and look for the confirmations as the price reaches this range and see how it behaves to decide whether we're going to enter in this area or we're going to wait until it reaches this zone. Now that's it for Monday. That's just simple as that. Now here's a nice buy zone, a nice sell zone to the stop probably for the Asian session, and again I'm going to wait for confirmations. Usually I do not live stream on Asia session, so it will not be available. Probably I might miss it, but if we go up and then if it comes down, reach this buy zone here, if it is landed, I will definitely be catching it live on the channel live stream. And that's it. If it comes down, touches, goes up, I will look into sell from this area. Okay, that's it for Monday, and let's see how it goes.